Living in Fall City is very quiet. There's not a lot to it. And frankly, I enjoy a quiet life. My name is Savanna. I'm 30 years old, and I enjoy reading and writing and hanging out with my godsons and my friends and family. Not much to me. I was in community college. I wanted to be an English teacher. I really enjoyed going to school. It was my purpose. I loved it so much. And then pretty much overnight, I had to give it up. My mother had a stroke, and I come from a single-parent household. We switched roles. I had to become the parent, and she became the daughter. And she had 2 other strokes, mild ones, but it was enough to disable her from working. And I just didn't have the time to go to school full-time, work 2 part-time jobs, and take care of my mother. Something had to give. I thought, I'm young enough. I don't have to finish my education right now. I can always come back to it. And I'm still working my way towards going back to it at this point. If someone in your family needs you, you're there. And there's really no hesitation, there's no question. In my family, that's always been the definition of unconditional love. It was understood that I would step up, and I did. And I don't regret that choice. Way before that, I was diagnosed as being epileptic with grand mal seizures when I was I was 15. There were many, many months where the excess money went directly to medications instead of food and utilities because there was no other option. It was have a full belly or risk having a seizure. And I would rather starve than have another seizure. The medication that I'm on and have been on since I was 15, so exactly half my life, it controls the seizures, which I'm very grateful for, but I pay a very steep price for that, which is my immune system doesn't really work all that well. So I, with little to no effort, get sick very easily. I became much more aware of what I was putting into my body. That's when I began paying attention to the price of food, organic versus processed, and realized, it's really not feasible to have an organic, healthy diet like we're encouraged to when you're on a very strict budget. I volunteer at the Helping Hands food share in Monmouth. I could be having the crappiest of crappy days, and then I get to help a family that in so many other ways maybe wouldn't have something to eat that day. And I play a very small role in that. I can get over myself knowing that I'm helping someone else. I'm still trying to figure out what my hopes are for the future. I think I would like to return to school and finish up. I would like to have a job where I could say with pride, I support myself. I don't think it was a bad choice that landed me where I am right now. I made that choice and a bunch of other choices after it for love. I love my family so much that I didn't want them to be without support. And I don't regret for a second any of those choices. But that doesn't mean that I don't need help. And I refuse to feel ashamed for needing that help.